So in this video we're going to learn how different trigonometric ratios of certain angles are formed. In this video we'll be talking about the trigonometric ratio of 45 degrees, this particular angle. Okay, so for this let us assume a triangle ABC. This here is our triangle ABC. Let it be right angled at B, here at B. And since we're talking about 45 degree angle, then one of the angles must be 45 degree. Let us take A to be 45 degree, and we know that the sum of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. So if this is 90 degree and this is 45 degree, then this has to be 45 degree again here. This has to be 45 degree. What can we deduce from it? We can deduce that angle A is equal to angle C. Okay, and if angle A is equal to angle C, then the side AB is equal to side BC. Then this would mean that side AB is equal to side BC. Now if some of you don't know why is it so, then let us understand from here. Suppose you take a particular angle 90 degree and take two lines on it. These two lines together make an angle 90 degree, and then from this point to create an angle of 45 degree which goes here like this on this line. So it would definitely cut it out somewhere. This line and this line would definitely intersect at some point, and at this point, then this would be the point where they would intersect. So this line would be dividing them at the same distance, okay. So moving ahead, AB is equal to BC. We don't know their lengths, so let them be some constant K. Let that be some constant K. Then we will apply the Pythagoras theorem to find out what? To find out this hypotenuse. So we know hypotenuse is AC. So AC square would be is equal to BC square plus AB square. BC square plus AB square. Now we know what is BC. BC is nothing but equal to AB. And what are they both equal to? They are equal to some constant K. So let us put them in terms of constant. So BC is equal to constant K. So BC square would be the square of constant K, that is K square. So the same goes with AB square. So it would again be K square. That would make it 2K square. 2K square. Okay. And if AC square is equal to 2K square, then what would AC be equal to? Of course AC would be equal to root 2K. Why is that? Because here it was 2K square. AC square was equal to 2K square, and if we root AC square, then we must also root 2K square. Now let us try to find out the ratios of this. Now we know all of the sides. This side is equal to root 2K. This side stands for root 2K. Then these two sides are equal, which are both equal to K. Let us take them to be this. And then let's find out sine 45 degree for this. So what is sine 45 degree? It would be side opposite. Let me write side opposite by this symbol. I've just used it myself to write side opposite. So side opposite to what? Side opposite to the angle theta. In this case the angle A we're talking about. By hypotenuse, which would be equal to side opposite to angle A. Which side is opposite? Side opposite to angle A is K. So just write it here as K. And then hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is root 2K. K will cross out by K, and what would we be left with? 1 by root 2. This is the value of sine 45 degree. In the same way we would find out the cos 45 degree. What is cos 45 degree? Side adjacent. I am using this to write side adjacent. This symbol I am using to write adjacent. Side adjacent to angle A by hypotenuse. What would it make? So let us say side adjacent. Here side adjacent to angle K is of length K. Simply write here K, and hypotenuse is the same as this one here, which would be again root 2K, and K would cross out by K. again making the value 1 by root 2. So sine and cos 45 degrees both are 1 by root 2, and in this same manner we can find out all the ratios for 45 degree angle.